Good morning. I'm offering today these two Engenius brand 800 milliwatt client bridge CPE repeater all-in-one. These run off of 2.4 gigahertz. And it has two Ethernet ports, the PoE injector. Use Cat 5e cable, of course. I bought these just recently from J&R Music World in New York City, and I'm not good at getting them to configure them. I did get one to configure as an AP, but the client bridge I just having too much trouble with it, and I don't really want to deal with it anymore. So I spent hours on it. These are virtually brand new. They've never been outside. I'll show you one of them. They're in the original boxes. This one's a little distressed because I had a hard time getting the tape off of it, so I'll show you this one. This one has the instructions. Well, this is just a quick layout. It tells you how to do it, but I'm not that great at configuring these. I've tried. Like I said, the AP one I got working. You got to make sure it's on the same subnet mask, whatever exactly that curtails, but it's got to be basically within the same IP address as your router, which is usually 192.168.1.1. So you'd have to set your router to like 1.5, and then you could access it that way. But if you know more about these than I do, that's fine. So what I did is I just did a factory reset back to its original settings. I really don't want to take everything out of here. Let's see. Now this is the product here. It's pretty thin. I think it's a 10 dBi internal antenna. Can't hook up a separate antenna. And it has the holes in the bottom where your Ethernet cables would feed through. Right now I'm running something similar to this, a TP-Link. Those were similar to this to configure. Those were a little easier to do, but it has a secondary Ethernet port, and here's your primary for your power. Comes with a single hose clamp, which is better than some of the other ones. The ones I see come with only come with a wire tie. If you're gonna put it outside in the antenna, you gotta have something that's gonna be able to withstand the winds. I'll put that back on later. But and this has indicator lights here. Shows you your activity, your data net, your data sent net. Your signal meter here at the top will show you when your link is, so it's easy to fine tune it, but I just really don't, I just spent way too much time on it. So has I think I have at the bottom here I have the CD-ROM, which basically is the manual online. Here's the AC adapter. And then this is the power over Ethernet PoE injector. But like I said, if you're more familiar, familiar with these, I'll sell them to you. This one here is not in such a distressed box. I just kind of got anxious to open them. So, but they're pretty much easy to hook up. This one has all the pieces in it too. I really don't want to open it back up. So. They're all back in there just like they came. I just bought, like I said, I bought these locally, and they're really in perfect condition. There's no scratches or nothing on them. They've never been outside. So if you want to bid on, you get the 2-pack of the 2-pack bridge. These the speeds on these are up to 300 megabits, if that helps. These are BGN. B's no good. G's better. N's better. Best. And I forgot to mention that. So, But it comes with all the parts it needs to get hooked up. And I'll sell them as a pack for one price and ship them in one box. And I'll provide a tracking number too at the end of the auction. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.